Well, I thought we won the game because of power, you know, and the interior guys, Roosevelt and Kyle in particular, certainly Andrew as well. You know, our guards didn't produce the way they normally do, but I thought our guys, you know, 3 through 5s played really pretty well and kind of carried us tonight.
Brad, is there anything that Penn was doing that to get Rodney off? You think he was just missing open shots?
I mean, they're a good defensive team. He did a good job with them, but it was, you know, it was the same level of attention that he's gotten in every other game. He wasn't as good tonight as he's been. You know, pretty simple. That doesn't mean he won't be great tomorrow. It doesn't mean he won't be great the next day, but he just had one of those days where he wasn't as good as he usually is, and that was pretty evident when he missed those 2 wide open ones at the start of the second half, right in front of our bench. And you know, obviously we're a little spoiled thinking one of them will win. You've got to. So,
Roosevelt, what you seem to get in a good rhythm early and often. Was Penn just spread out enough to allow you to get to the lane, or I guess what were they doing that allowed you to get to the rim so often?
They was really hard hedging, so I was mostly downing on the screen. So, and like I can shoot a floater from like pretty far out. So if the man's in the paint, I can just shoot it over him. So that's basically what they were doing the whole game.
It was about that stretch where you had like 3 buckets in a row, and the game was close, and you guys kind of got control a little bit. The last one, you took it full court down there. Did you just feel like, you know, you were going to make that regardless of what?
Oh yeah, I felt that I was gonna make it. I feel like I'm gonna make every shot I take, but just so happened today that most of my shots were falling in.
Sometimes do you get in the rhythm of a game though where you feel like you can find the opening and just comes?
Yeah, I just let the flow of the game come to me, and if I'm on, I'm on. And if I can feel it, I'm gonna try to take great shots, and hopefully they fall in.
Brad, how would you evaluate how Butler performed defensively today? You did kind of urging into a lot of turnovers.
Great in the second half. We weren't very good in the first, but that being said, you know, you go back and watch the film like we will, and there will be, you know, 8 points that were hard shots by Penn in the first half. They, you know, one pick shook up Kellen one time, raised up and shot a 3. Kellen was right in his face. They had a couple contested shots on the baseline that are hard in between shots, and credit to them. I knew that it was going to be hard tonight, and because they're really well coached and they run a lot of great stuff. And those guys, you know, they're getting better every game, and also they've been in most every game, and that's usually the sign of a team that's ready to break through.
Is it good to kind of grind one out when Rodney's not hitting shots?
Yeah.
In what ways?
But he's only here 1 year, so that's it. I mean, he doesn't get any more nights like that. No. You know, I think you always have to find different ways to win. I thought Jackson was very good off the bench, and I thought our bench in general gave us great energy. I thought Cam Woods was very good again, 3rd straight night out. So that's a real positive moving forward.
Coach, Penn's been having problems giving up offensive rebounds and second chance points all season, and they also had one of the big men, Fran Doherty, missing tonight. But did you expect to dominate so much, especially in the first half, with out-rebounding them 11-0?
You know, the first thing I looked at when I saw Doherty was out, I hope he gets better soon, because mono's not, if it's mono, I don't know, but it's not an easy thing to recover from mid-season. But I think, you know, the thing that you noticed was they were getting out-rebounded by 8, and then he averaged 8. And so that was certainly an emphasis for us to get to the glass. And I thought it was a difference in the game, the power inside. Not only those guys with the 4 and the 5, but also posting rows and just, you know, finding different ways to score around the basket.
Kyle, this game maybe, I don't know, it seemed like it may sort of underscore how, I guess, more well-rounded Butler is on offense than last year, because you're among the nation's best offensive rebounding teams, and you know, we're able to win with you know, errant 3-point shooting. Do you feel like you're more well-rounded on offensively this season?
Definitely. I definitely think that we definitely have a lot more weapons on the floor. As you can see, Rodney didn't have a great night tonight, but we still had plenty of guys step up. Rose and Keanu was able to step up. Andrew stepped up big in the second half. And that's definitely a big change we have from last year. Last year we didn't have as many, but this year I think we have a lot of weapons, especially on offense.
When those guys are missing, they're still being guarded.